What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Now, we haven't really been seeing much movement within most of the major cryptocurrencies, but I was shocked at the major drop that the S&P 500 took. I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but if we look at, XRP right here, not really much has been happening. We're slowly trading out of the bull flag formation here, slowly making our way to, the price ceiling, the moving averages, and we're also getting tied up with the price ceiling like I'm saying. But you look at Ethereum's holding out on support here. Bitcoin's kind of just teeter-tottering, like we said again, right, rejecting off its price ceiling, its downtrend, its moving average. And what's crazy is the S&P 500 took a massive landslide. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to this, but we kind of were drawing some sort of uptrend here, trying to find some sort of three-point confirmation. I even thought, and this is why I said in yesterday's video, I don't have the solid confirmation of, supports here. It's kind of hard to tell with the bottom one. The top one is for sure where we can use. I said this in yesterday's video, but the bottom support, I don't really know where to draw it. Like, could we draw here? We could draw here. I don't know for sure, but definitely got to get rid of it now because we fell with a landslide correction here. I mean, we're talking about, let's do a price range drop here. In 2 days, we fell 3%, which is a decent amount for the S&P 500, but that is a very large correction here. Not to worry, though. I do like to see these dips, though, and I'll explain why. I mean, we are falling right back down to moving average here, but I'd likely think we'll probably trade in here, and then I think we're going to head up even higher. So I'm excited to see what October brings for the S&P 500. But obviously, today's focus is going to be on the major cryptocurrencies, looking at XRP here. Yet again, not much is really changing within these major cryptos, so it's going to be a waiting game yet again, but that's what you get when you're trading around conservatively here and not aggressive. But with that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, super quick, before we dive into the technical analysis, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but I do have a second channel. I've been making some pretty cool videos on rebuilding a car. Just something I've wanted to try in this bear market here. I've had a lot of downtime, with the markets being so freaking slow and consolidative and just this, bear market that we've been in. So I wanted to rebuild it, and I've been having a lot of fun doing this. So if you guys want some other kind of content, then make sure to check out my second channel link down in the description below. But moving forward from here, I want to show you guys yesterday's video. We basically were kind of hinting at a possible reversal here. You can see an incredible discovery in regards to, I believe it was Bitcoin, showing signs of reversals off of support. And you can see I drew it here where we've had two kind of bull flag formations retest this green band of support, and then we immediately reverse off it and actually see a pretty successful swing to the upside here. So it's pretty cool that we're starting to see this. And ideally, I would suspect to see that same thing happen here again. As we move forward in the next coming weeks, or into October at least. But moving forward from that, looking at the current coin market cap, you can see market trading at 39 on the Fear and Greed Index. Quick refresh. Yeah, still 39. 1.06 trillion. I mean, we've been between 1.04 and 1.08 trillion for, I'm talking about months now. Months on months on months. Very little movement here. You can see what little volume we had is now completely gone. We're back down to support for pretty much every crypto. I mean, there's really just not much movement across the board. Across the past 7 days, just XRP up 3%, Solana. Toncoin's been doing some crazy stuff, but the rest of the markets are pretty much flatline, only 0.14. It's really nothing to trade around on here. Funny how Bitcoin is trending, but it's a flat line. It's a waiting game. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It is how it is, and this is what we got to deal with moving forward here. But you can see on XRP right now, we are still consolidating. We don't look too bad. We are starting to head up here. It's just a waiting game at this point. I mean, it's too early to say which direction we're going to be moving to. You'd likely think we want to be breaking bullish. And historically, the way the markets have been trading over the past coming months is XRP and these other cryptos typically have a bullish favor come October, November, December, even the S&P 500. So likely one would suspect to see that movement here. But you guys can see, like, volume has completely fallen off a cliff ever since we had the, the Grayscale ETF meeting, or the the Grayscale ETF court ruling on I think it was July 13th here. You can see that will cause that major rally to the upside, and then volumes completely died off, and we've pretty much come back down to the level we were at. But again, with history, repeating itself over and over and over and over and over again, what I'm looking for is the same thing. That's the first bull run. Here's the second one. Here's the third one. Now we're looking for the fourth, and that's what we're ideally paying attention to here. So we are going to see a reversal. As you guys can see, each time we do this, we always head back up to moving average. It's a consistent thing here. And that even goes way beyond this year and last year here. So the fact is we are below moving average. So ideally, I would suspect us to come back up to it and then head up even higher. So that's truly where I think the markets are headed for and due for. I'm a big, firm, solid believer that we are due to see some swings to the upside. I don't know how many times I can need to repeat myself and make it clear, but I'll do it until we see that run here that we are bullish, moving forward long-term here. It is a consolidative market right now. It's been very slow and very stagnant. I mean, volume is pretty much at the lowest it's been in a very long time, and we've just been floating at that. So there's really not enough emphasis in the market to see some movements here, but we are due for that run. We are definitely due. We've consolidated outside of this major bearish descending fractal here, as you guys can see in the past. Its history's proven itself. We've done this time and time again here. So what we're waiting for patiently now, as you can see, it took a while for us to consolidate out of that fractal, and then we saw the run. Then we saw the run here. So that's truly what we're looking for yet again on XRP and on these cryptos. So I'd likely think once we break through moving average, we should be seeing a pretty solid reversal to the upside here. And I think it's going to come quicker than you might think. So just keep your eyes peeled on these markets here. I think October is going to bring us some very nice stuff as we move forward. You can see October is right around the corner. Literally right here is October 1st. So, keep your eyes peeled on this. I think it's going to come quicker than you might believe. But, moving forward from that, obviously we do all of our trades on BidFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. I might sound like a broken record. I apologize, but with markets like this, the best we can do is just be patient, wait it out, sit through, and then when that rally comes, we'll be the first ones prepared. Now, BidFi, for those that don't know, you can leverage trade cryptocurrency, leverage XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, every crypto you can possibly think of, buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits, so, when you're, set it up now, prepare yourself now for that time moving forward. XRP, as you guys can see here, is doing very well consolidating. And when that rally comes, if you're familiar with the BidFi platform, especially with their USDT perpetual trading on XRP here, if you get familiar with this, you'll be able to capitalize off that rally, that pump, that relief rally when it comes. It might not even be a relief rally. We might just be pumping as we enter kind of a bull market. Because I think the end of this year and into 24 and 25, we're going to be bullish. I think we're just going to continuously move to the upside here. The halving is coming. Let's look it up real quick. Bitcoin halving is, let's see when that date is. Bitcoin halving 2024, what to know. It is likely to occur in April of 2024. So, after this, I think we're going to be moving nicely up to 2024. And then after that, we're going to see a pretty solid reversal, or continued pump to the upside here. If we look up Bitcoin halving performance and how the markets typically work every single time we see those markets run, check out how the Bitcoin halving works. Every single time we see the halving occur, we usually see a run after. The halving is this white line here. So look, we consolidate up to the halving. Halving happens, we explode up. We consolidate up to the halving. Halving happens, we explode up. Consolidate happens, halving happens, we explode up. This is just recently here. So this is what the trend is that they're suspecting. And I think it's a very good, realistic approach here. Look at this. It's perfect. And I'm going to show this tomorrow here. But you guys can see, look, 35,000 is where the halving is expected to take place. A slow consolidative movement up. And we're going to have, and then we're going to see, they're saying a 4.2% rally here, which would get us up to $145,000, which is very, very realistic. So keep that in mind here. I think the halving is going to prove some very important things for us. So keep this in mind. And this is what we're expecting. This is going to be all of 23, the rest of 23 into 24, and then into 25 is going to be this very solid run. Because look, the halving is going to happen. We're going to explode up, and then we're just going to continue to move up even higher here. But ideally, a price cap at 147, and then we'll go up even higher from then on. So I'm excited to see this, realistically take place in the markets here. And ideally, I think it's dead on, and I think it's super accurate. And that's my opinion on that. You can see Ethereum, again, is consolidating. I think we're undervalued. A movement up to 1776. And if we can break through here, we're going to see that reversal to the upside here because it has happened in the past year. Once we retested this floor, so if we come back down and retest the floor, I would suspect to see a breakout afterwards here. And as for the S&P, I think we're going to be bottoming off soon right at this green band and the white band right here. then we'll start to head up from then on out, and that would be into October. You can see once we hit here, we're going to start to pump up, and October is going to be super bullish. But with that being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.